What's up, sneaker fam? Fresco back again to do another sneaker unboxing and review. You might ask, Fresco, another one? Again? Yes, another one. And that's right, you guys guessed it. It's the Jordan 5 Crimson Bliss We The Best. Now guys, before I get into this sneaker unboxing and review, make sure that you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are notified each and every time that I upload some new content. Smash the like button if you guys like this sneaker unboxing and review. Follow me on Instagram as well at fresco.corp so that way you guys are keeping up with all things fresh. And also let me know down in the comments if you guys would buy this shoe, or if you guys have any intentions of going after it. Now, without any further ado, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna go ahead and just get right into this sneaker unboxing. As always, you guys already know, boxes straight from Nike have the pull away tabs. And it always breaks on me.
A few moments later. 3 hours later.
Lord, I can't get this box open.
1 week later.
Now that we got the lid open after struggling with it so much, I just wanted to stop and say real quick, I wasn't a huge fan of these shoes when I actually got them on the sneakers app. I was trying to help out a friend that was looking for them and he wanted to make sure that he landed a pair. And well, I landed a pair on sneakers app. You guys will see the size here shortly. But I do want to go step by step and I want to go into this sneaker review so that way you guys can make an educated decision on whether you guys want to buy this shoe in the future. Flip this over. Okay. So right off the bat, we have a really interesting box. On the front right here, you see that it says We The Best. It has the Jordan logo right at the top. Many different pastel colors. I mean, I actually like this box. This box is on the higher premium quality side, I would say. Once again, just like the Jordan Armanier 4s, we see another plastic casing for this box. And so I think that that's what they're trying to do with these collaborations. They're trying to make it seem like higher quality products, just make it seem a little bit more elaborate as far as with the outer casing on these boxes and how these boxes are coming. And so here's another closer look. Once again, you see all the pastel colors. It's kind of like that retro vibe. Really, you get a lot of Miami vibes with this as well. And you see again, We The Best, Jordan logo here. And then when we come over to the front of the box, of course, just typical Jordan logo. But again, it's with that Miami pastel colors. And we all know that DJ Khaled, that's where he's at. He's out in Florida. So this really resembles just the vibe of Florida all the way around. On the front, you'll be able to see as well, of course, the size sticker, the logo up here at the front, and you just see all the way around, again, the pastel colors. This was more of a purple, again, with the cement pattern. Same thing, once again, once you open the box, pastel, Miami vibes. Let's go ahead and get into this shoe. Now, unlike the Jordan Armanier 4s or the Jordan 1 Lost and Found, one thing that I noticed is that the paper is basic. It's like any other Jordan shoe that you would get. And I say this because, again, we're talking about a collaboration or a really anticipated sneaker like the Jordan Armanier 4s, and just really how they went into details with this plastic casing. I thought that they may have gone with a little bit more details on the sneaker wrap paper on the inside of the box. But nonetheless, we already know it's basic. Let's get into this shoe. All right, so now that we have these in front of us, I mean, the first thing that I can see and tell is that the quality of this leather is very, very good. Now, again, I'm going to say that I wasn't such a huge fan of this shoe when it was released, and when I hit on the sneakers app, I really didn't care for it very much. And I want to say that it's not that I'm not a huge fan of the shoe. I just think that the timing of the release wasn't the best. And I say this because I get it. I understand the vibe that this shoe is portraying as far as Florida, Miami vibes. But I think that this specific colorway would have been perfect to come out in the spring or the summer. I say this because, again, it's just not a good fall or winter color. And so I think it would have done a lot better as far as sales or hype if it would have been released in the spring or the summer. And we're going to get into the hype, what the sales and what the prices are looking like on this shoe a little bit later on. Like I had mentioned, the uppers made of premium quality leather, a peach color. On the midsole, you have a triple combo color midsole of white, black, and I would say that baby blue on the shark teeth with the black splatter. The accents of this shoe make the peach colors pop very, very well. Again, it's not an ugly shoe. It's just, I don't think that it's the best time for the release of this shoe. One thing that I noticed is that on the back of this shoe, it's the classic "We the Best" from DJ Khaled. And on the other sneaker, we see here the Nike Air logo as well. Another interesting thing about this pair is that it comes with 3 different lace combos. So if you don't like the peach on peach, you could do the peach on white, peach on baby blue, or the peach on baby blue. When I look at the inside of the sneaker, I can see that just like the Jordan Ama Minier 4s, there's that quilted silk pattern. I really like this because, again, it just gives that premium quality vibe to a sneaker. On the inside of the tongue, right here on the right pair, it says keep. Let's see what the left pair says. It says going. So keep going. You know how DJ Khaled is. He's always coming out with some really interesting sayings and quotes, just very motivational like. And so I think that's pretty cool where he added, again, just that vibe of his essence and what he's all about into this sneaker. I think that's interesting itself. And I'm going to pull out the insole right here so that way we can look over this now. I feel like it's already going to come out very flimsy. Yeah, it's very flimsy, very thin. That's how a lot of these sneakers are coming nowadays. I know that this is something that I had mentioned with the Jordan 1 Lost and Founds. I think that this is just, again, just a way to save money. Why is this important? I mean, really the insoles just have a lot to do with comfort whenever you're wearing a shoe. I would say that this is important because of that. If you guys are looking for comfort while also wearing dope shoes, make sure that you probably want to size up half a size so that way you guys can make sure that you guys put whatever insole that you guys want that's comfortable. With that being said, this one says Nike Air on the inside. The other one says We the Best. Each insole correlates with what is said on the heel of the sneaker. On the bottom, you can see it's almost like a milk, not a translucent sole entirely, but you can see We the Best here. And on this pair, you can see the Jordan logo. Now, why did I mention that I think that this is just a horrible season for these shoes to release? It's because just out of all the sneaker forums and the sneaker groups that I'm a part of, there wasn't that much hype on this pair. More hype was put on to the gray sail pair. And to be frank, I think that those just match with a lot more, looks a lot better. I think that these would have done a lot better as far as hype and people going after them. You know how they release always 10 a.m. and they sat for hours. I mean, there were many pairs still available to purchase hours after they released. StockX prices are right at retail or just slightly under retail. And I say slightly under retail because of taxes and shipping comes out to about $243. And I've seen some sizes, men's sizes by the way, going for $219, $220 before taxes and shipping. And so I think that's crazy to think that, you know, if you're a reseller, you may potentially lose on this shoe right now. Do I think that these have potential in the future? Absolutely. I think that if you hold on to them and you wait for the right season, again, spring or summer, I think that you'd have a much better chance of having more of a demand for this color, this sneaker, because one, of course, it's a collaboration. Any collaboration typically should have some sort of hype, some sort of clout. I think that Jordan Brand would have had a lot more success keeping the hype of these shoes up if it would have been released in the spring or the summer of 2023. I think would have been a lot better for Jordan Brand itself. So that's basically it on this unboxing. I tried to be as least biased as possible, especially with the fact, like I had mentioned, I wasn't such a huge fan of the season that these were released in. Overall, I think it's a great shoe. My wife had mentioned something interesting. They actually look like flamingos if you think about it. And again, it just really goes and ties into the entire essence of who DJ Khaled is. Very out there, has a lot of his sayings and his quotes on the shoe, on the box, keep going, on the lace tips. So many different essences of DJ Khaled itself put into one shoe. I think that they did a great job on the quality of the shoe for sure. Again, I just personally don't think that it was the right season. If you feel like you may want to purchase this shoe, again, right now is a really good time because the prices are very, very low. It's still around retail. If you found the video to be informative or if you liked it whatsoever, make sure that you smash the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are always notified when I upload some new content. As always, guys, I appreciate the support. Let's try to make this channel grow as much as possible. Also, head over to Instagram, follow me at fresco.corp so that way you guys can keep up with all things fresh. Now, this is all we have for today, and until next time, Fresco out.